none else. And this shit make no sense. This is a fascinating observation at the zone between the 30 and 40 parallel north nurtures some major ancient societies while cradles of civilization, uh, cradles of civilization built by Negroes, built by humans with human brains, built by Negroes. See, nothing y'all gonna say gonna make sense at this point. Built by Negroes, built by Negroes, built by Negroes. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. Built by Negroes, 30, 33rd parallel, and anything nearby, near those cradles of civilization, was built by Negroes, who they claim to be indigenous melanated people. So what happened to them? What happened to them? Why weren't these ancient people who built these cradles of civilization, why didn't minute changes happen to them like the out of Africa theory? Everything came from Africa. See how it don't make sense? See how it don't make sense? All of them got Neanderthal. Neanderthal got animal blood in them. All these motherfuckers are animals. Africans, Asians, aka Mongolians. And of course we know the Neanderthal is the Neanderthal. He born with horns and tails. They would never be humans. We are the humans. We are God's jewels. You understand? 3.2 million old faucet. What they call her? Ishi Ishi. That's why they got to use Ishi Ishi in mankind. Because they're trying to become what you already are. And we have proven that we are the oldest on this earth. We are God's jewels. We were stewards of the land. Went out in the world and tried to civilize animals. So now they try to use GMO and anything they can to solidify and to modify themselves to stand up in righteousness. Just like Lucy had to stand up in righteousness. That's why they said that African DNA come from Lucy. And she's a black Neanderthal. I'll just keep it real, man. I just use a lack of words. Ish, child, kind of like mankind. No, we man, we human, colored men, human, colored men. Colored men are the true gods of this earth, American Negroes. You dig what I'm telling you? All I gotta do is piece to what they telling you. Yes, Neanderthal have animal DNA because, but they want to say all humans. No, not humans. Not humans. All of y'all. The gods. See, the ones in the West was called gods. Y'all want them to be dead. That's us. Y'all killed Negroes everywhere they went to try to help you. We came and made civilizations for you. And you enslaved Negroes in every one of those places. Mesopotamia, creating trail up and sell everything come out of Africa. And the Asian, ain't no Asian bones found in Africa, but you saying it was minute changes because of weather conditions and all that. So what happened to my Negroes that was there? They didn't tell you trying to set up, you trying to say my Negroes turn light skin, don't make sense. That's the concept of evolution, divergence, evolutionary and high, you know what I'm saying? It shows a single ancestral lineage split different branches adapted to environments. So if I move to Canada right now, and adapt to that, my bloodline gonna become pure white. Is that what the theory? That's the theory? Different environments and later cross paths against the leaves of that's in genetic legacy of modern humans. How that work? How that work? So if I move to China, I'm gonna become Chinese. We are. Man, y'all better stop playing this shit. Oh, this bullshit. Everything came there. I just say why this shit. Austrop, maybe Afrinicis. So she's an African, Lucy, 3.2 million years old in Africa. Tom, man, 2.8 million years old. See, this is how they try to make it up in this. Now, Africanus. White man named Africanus who named the Africanus right. Okay. You know, the white man named Africanus. Okay. Africanus, Africanus, found in Africa, South Africa. Homo hillbilly, I'm gonna call him handyman, found in Tanzania. Huh? Huh? So watch this. So watch this. The same one. I watch this. Watch this now. So we go to Asians. They found it in Indonesia. You know, Obama, they found it in Indonesia. Fossil skulls found in China. How can you compare that to the African? Where they said, when I watch how they try to get me out of there. They try to get me out of there. They try to get me out of there. You freeze shit to preserve it. If you freeze me black, on me, I'm gonna be black because you gonna preserve it. Look, so they connect Asian and European with you because of the age of the bones difference and the minute changes made because of the environmental change of weather and all that. Man, all this shit bullshit, bro. All these hoes are animals. The motherfucker animals, they Lucy. They had to learn to stand up in righteous. They had to stand up. They had to learn to stand up in righteousness, bro. You feel it's all in their DNA, and they try to trick this a little bit, but they can't get on me, cause because I'm that nigga. I don't play. Indonesia is a country located in Southwest Asia. So what the hell they got to do with Africa? The bones that were found in Africa. Oh, they down. You are completely right about the fossil scientific. Scientists found African fossils in Africa and Asia fossils in Asia. Okay, what you talking about? Asia fossils was in Asia. African fossils in Africa. How did they actually get me out of the D? They try to, what are you doing? They trying to get me out of that D. I ain't doing that. They trying to get me out of that D. They trying to get me out of that D. Scientists don't find ancient Asian or European fossils in Africa because those distinct regions are traced hadn't evolved. Now niggas gonna evolve with some in a different environment, dog. Man, stop it. Man, stop it. The core point is that the oldest fossil genetic diversity are found in Africa, which is why the scientists conclude that there must be Japanese scientists that is where the human lineage began. It didn't, because America is not them. We are the oldest, and we proven that. When groups migrate to Asia, they were separated for hundreds of thousands of years, causing the DNA and physical traits. It caused the physical traits to change because it got a little colder, a little cooler, and they skulls changed, and they facial features, bone structures. Well, shit, this that methodological, scientific anti-up shit. See, so you ready? I'm finna get on over on my baby. Hey, baby. They said the African, man, they said the African changed because the environment turned into a Mongolian. Nobody know what D. Talk to D. You ready? You clock that? Okay. When it changed over this, let me see. I'm trying to go. Let me go. Look, the ancient people on the third period, such as those Mesopotamian world civilization shifted, try to receive. Boom, boom. The percentage here by the emphasis, this thing, this the real shit right here. Let's go. You ready? So you gonna kill me. Okay. All right, I'll be outside. Okay, babe. All right. I ain't gonna leave. The perspective is here that by many who emphasize a distinct, independent identity rooted directly in the America, the rooted Negro, directly in the a recent African origin, legally, culturally, and historically, the term African American will describe a unique group with its own centuries old lineage, culture, and heritage built right here. I said boom when I see. Hey, we got it. It's always going deep. It's always going deep. You know I'm gonna hit them at all angles. We're dealing with animals. Neanderthal animal, Bigfoot, goats, horns. This nigga got the black Neanderthal, the Lucy. The Lucy, huh? Oh, no. The Lucy gene. They been trying to make us be buggers forever. We the only pure humans on the earth, bro. The only pure humans on the earth. I'm out of here, man. I said, boom. Truth don't need no help. And I never break a fold. Say bye, baby. Tell me bye, baby.
Bye, baby.
She said bye, D. We out of here. I said, bam.